All right, so let's look at this average rate of change from a graph. So in this question, here was what a student sent to me. Wrong one. They're having trouble with figuring out how do you look at this graph and how are you able to pick out the rate of change. So what you're looking for are these x values that they give you. So it wants to know the average rate of change from the function, or on the interval of x from 2 to 3. So let's look at this example problem. We're going from 6 to 8. So I look at 6, here's 6. I look at 8, here's 8. These are just x values, all right? So the formula for, and I'm going to go ahead and show the solution to this one. The formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So this is what the example shows. So let's talk about what that looks like. Let me go back to the question. So I'm going to make a fraction, and you can probably do this on yours. So we have a fraction. So we're going to take y2 minus y1. So we look at the second point. So x is 8 is the second point right here. So we're going to take the y value of this. What is it? Well, it's -2. So I'm going to do -2. Okay. Then I look at the 6. What's its y value? Well, it's -8. So I'm going to say minus parentheses -8. All right. Then on the bottom, I want x2 minus x1. So really it's just this x value subtract this x value. So it should be 8 minus 6. Now, I don't know if Delta Math's going to take this. Let's see if it does. But if not, I'll go ahead and do it. It should be, so -2 subtract -8. So positive 6 is on top. And we're going to divide that by, we want 8 minus 6, which is 2. So when we do that division, we should get a 3 here. We'll see if it works, though. Let's see if it likes that. Can't tell if it likes it or not. I don't think it does. So we're going to change that to a 3. Okay, so it didn't like it. Let's do another problem. So here it wants from -6, so this point, to +2, so which is way over here. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to change it this time, but I'm going to create a fraction by hitting division. So let's start y values. So y2, so here's 2. So the y value is -10, so I'm going to do -10, subtract. What's y1? Well, let's go to -6. What's the y value? It's 6, so -6. On the bottom, let's do x2, which is 2. Subtract, what's the other x value? -6. So I've got it set up. You could write this on paper if you'd rather and just put in your answer, that's fine. But let's go ahead and see this. -10 subtract 6 is going to be 16. Let's divide that by, let's put in parentheses, 2 minus -6. Okay, so that should get me -2. So I'm going to get rid of this and put -2, submit. That's how it wants the answer. So there we go. Hopefully that was helpful.